Nintendo. Yeah, they've made a few consoles. A lot of successes and a lot of failures. One of their most best and welcome consoles is the Nintendo Switch. It's a really cool idea that it's a console that you could either have be a home console or turn into a handheld. It's a nice idea for people who like both at home and handhelds. It mixes ideas like the Game Boy, Game Boy Color, the DS, 3DS, with ideas like the GameCube, the Wii, and N64. But recently, the Nintendo Switch Pro was just scrapped for a new Nintendo console. A Nintendo console that we know nothing about, but it could have a few titles that we could have a clue for, and other features. So realistically, Nintendo will not be making the console this year in 2023. Already have way too much games coming this year, and with some games being rumored, like a Donkey Kong game being made by the Mario Odyssey development team, with some of the Nintendo Switch's soon-to-be best games, like Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. A lot of people are speculating it'll either be one of three things: a handheld console, that too of a 3DS or Switch Lite, a home console like the GameCube, the Wii, or the Wii U, or it'll be another hybrid, a Switch 2, perhaps. Not a Switch Pro, but a Switch 2. It'll probably play like different games that aren't supported by the Switch. Games could range from what type of launch titles they'll have, but I want to speculate on a Metroid launch title, and maybe a Donkey Kong one. Nintendo would probably want to shine on other series that haven't gotten titles in a while. I mean, Donkey Kong is the perfect series to launch it with, and with a Zelda game. They have so much range in what type of games to get if they launch with a Donkey Kong and a Zelda game. With how much people like Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, I think it makes sense to launch it with a Donkey Kong game. I don't see why not. And a couple of third-party titles too, like how the Switch launched with Super Bomberman R. If it is a Switch 2, I really hope they improve, make better software, and also add custom wallpapers. I've wanted custom wallpapers for a long time, so if they're on the Switch 2, that'd be good. Now, this is just speculation, but if they made a new home console, which is very, well, okay, let's just say it's not too bad, but it's not likely. A new handheld, I feel like they've grown out of only handhelds, and I feel like they want to focus more on these hybrids for now. Like how the Wii got a sequel. Remember that? Nintendo has been making some good games lately in 2022, but in 2023, it's gonna bring a whole new slot of games for Nintendo. I really hope the Nintendo Switch Pro has menu music, just like the Wii U, and many more Nintendo consoles have menu music, but Switch does not. Could bring us a lot of new games. Our speculations are a new Nintendo Switch 2 will be coming out. An estimated release date would be some time around the holidays, either earlier in the year or later in the year. A mid-drop just wouldn't make any sense. I feel like Nintendo, they're gonna do it very early in the year, but reveal it very later in the year, like September, and it'll come out around like March or like June. Somewhere around January, February, March, April, or May. Maybe new games would come out around Christmas time for the console. Those are just my ideas. I'll see you guys later.